Alright guys, in this video we're going to be covering a brand called Glossier and just be going over their creative strategy, how they're doing so well, where they're generating millions of dollars per month with ads alone. And I'm going to be covering their funnel from their strategy. I'll be going over sort of what videos they're using, as well as kind of what you can do in order to replicate what they're doing as a supplement, health and beauty, or skincare brand. So make sure you watch this to the end. And also, I'll go over how to create the UGC AI ads and how that can work for your brand as well. So in terms of Glossier, as I'm sure you're aware, they are a very famous beauty brand. They sell all sorts of different types of items, such as lipstick, skincare. They do all sorts of different types of products for women. So they've been around for a very long time and they have a very robust creative strategy. So in this video, I'll cover the ads that they particularly have, right? So in terms of Glossier, they're running over 500 ads. That's a crap ton of ads. And they're doing a lot of testing, trying to find winners, trying to find different winners for different products that they have, different collections that they have. And so we're going to be looking at a number of them and seeing which ones are the best and why they're doing so well. And on top of that, they're using extensive use of UGC creatives. That's very powerful because with UGC, that's where people are going ahead and resonating with the brand. It's not image ads, it's not standard video ads, it's UGC content, which they're resonating with now because we're in a trust recession and there's a lot of people and a lot of your target market who are not really getting to a point where they actually clicking onto the website and buying from the brand, right? They're either scrolling past or they're not trusting your brand, which I'm sure you're facing as well. And you know, when you're running meta ads, it's really a case of making sure that you're reaching the right target market with the right ad. So I'll be going over what Glossier is doing in regards to that. And yeah, they run a lot of ads on meta ads as well, as I mentioned. So yeah, in terms of their ad strategy, if we take a look, we can see here they have over 530 ads running. And in terms of the actual ads, you can see they have a lot of faces here. They have a lot of UGC, not many images, right? They have a lot of UGC, as you can see, quite a lot. So we're going to go through some of them. So if we take a look at these ones, you can see these are active. It started running on November 27th, which is a couple of days ago. And if we take a look, we can see the ad details here. In fact, let me just click on the ad itself and it will take us to view the ad.
Okay, so I think I officially found the best holiday gift.
So I'm going to be breaking each one of these down just to give you an idea of why they're doing so well. So if we just take a look here, we can see here the perfect holiday gift from Glossier. And you can see they have the price on here as well. And they're promoting one of their products. And you can see they have this lady here who's immediately showing the product. So if we take a look.
Okay, so I think I officially found the best holiday gift.
So you want that very quick hook. So obviously they have the price there. They also have the perfect holiday gift from Glossier. That's kind of falling in line with the Christmas, Black Friday, Cyber Monday kind of theme, right? So
whether you're gifting it to yourself or a loved one. I mean, for starters, the packaging is so cute. It's so easy to just...
And you can see they're using somebody who's from their target market, right? They're using a young lady who's into skincare. Very important that when you're using UGC creatives, that you have the right avatar who's promoting your product.
Put a bow on it and gift to someone.
And you can see she's gonna do a demonstration of it.
It not only comes with the full-size fragrance, but also the mini. There's something about this fragrance that's so unique. It's creamy, it's salty, but it's also...
Right, they're giving more details about the product, about how it feels, right? They're sort of giving a review on it as well. That's very authentic. That's very important when you're making UGC creatives. You want them to be very authentic and honest so that people can actually buy into what they're saying. So that's very important.
Floral hint. You're not too sure what to get someone this holiday season. This Glossier Fleur Duo.
Yeah, so you can see they have a call to action at the end. They say available at Glossier and Sephora, and then they have gift now. So they put that in the middle, and that's kind of, this is obviously for a story ad or real ad, and they want people to click on the button and it will be taken straight to the product page, right? So this is a very good ad. You can see that they showcase the product. They're given a demonstration or how it feels, right? So that's very important, especially with this type of product. Now, that's just one ad. They have many more ads like this. So we take a look at this one, for example. They have a dude this time who's basically going over the same product, but it's from a different perspective. And when we use AI UGC creatives, on our side, we're able to create AI UGC creatives, which I'll show you in a bit. But you can see here, they're using different avatars or different people. So finding a perfect gift can be a challenge, right? So they're directly trying to resonate with people who are finding it difficult to find a gift for a loved one, a friend, and etc.
Gift can be a challenge, especially when you want it to feel personal to whoever is receiving it.
Right, and you can see they switch to a different scene. They have the person holding the product. It says, well, nothing shows personal like a gift that literally adapts to your skin chemistry.
Like a gift.
So they're talking about the benefits of the product now.
Really adapts to your skin chemistry. Glossier You Fleur Duo Holiday Kit is.
Yep, now they're presenting the product front and center so that people can actually see what the product actually is.
For this holiday season, with the You Fleur 50 milliliter and 8 milliliter sizes included, the most
they talk about the different sizes
and a product that is tailored to whoever wears it. You're set with a value of $114.
They also give the pricing in the ad as well. You don't need to do that, but you can do that if your price is very stable or you have a limited time offer. I would recommend that you do that if it's a good selling point and it seems very good value for money.
Actually only have to pay $88 for the holiday kit. You can shop the Fleur Duo holiday kit at Glossier or Sephora now.
And also give a call to action as well at the end, right? So this is another type of UGC ad that they've created, and you can see they create more of these. For example, they have the holiday gift as well. Given that this is for Christmas period, it's very important that you create in these type of UGC content, which is going to resonate with people who are looking for gifts around this particular season, right? So you definitely want to create seasonal UGC content, and that's very powerful when it comes to trying to reach your target market, but also be contextual, right? You actually be in the context, so that's very important.
Perfect for gifting. You can throw on a bow if you're feeling extra, but honestly, you can just keep it as is and it's good to go. Look at them, nice and cozy in the little bucket.
Right, and you can see her trying it on as well. This particular product, just to make it seem more interactive.
Warm, cozy, soft.
And to make it look like a genuine review as well.
That melts into my skin. Get a little sparkle from the pink pepper. The iris adds this clean kind of luxe vibe. Every time I smell someone wearing it, it smells different on everyone in the best way. Honestly, it's the perfect holiday gift.
Right, so they're kind of following the same type of structure. So they give the call to action at the end. So it's very similar to what they've been doing previously as well. So this is something that you definitely want to do with your UGC ads as well. So we just look at one more just to go over basically what other types of content they have. So we can see here they have one where they're basically going over, they have a different avatar, and this one is around a minute long. So we take a look at that. So you can see here.
During holiday chaos, your rich auntie has one rule.
And you can see this one it doesn't have the captions. So they're trying to split test having captions versus no captions, which can be a very good thing to do because people respond differently to different types of content. So one with captions, one without captions, one with different avatars, different clothing, etc. So and with different products as well. So there's many ways you can split test your UGC creatives.
And stay smelling delicious. So this is my signature scent, Glossier You. It's warm, cozy, and addictive.
You can see they're using different frame shots, right? They're doing different cuts. This is very important to maximize retention. So if you're struggling with your meta ads and trying to get people to understand what you're trying to sell, then doing cuts is very important.
It smells just like you, but elevated. Whenever I wear this, my husband says, "Hey Dom, come here for a second."
You see, and you can tell that she's mentioning about her husband. She's trying to appeal to people who have partners, boyfriends, etc. And that's going to make it a lot more relatable to those type of people. So you can see how they're going ahead and trying to reach a different part of their target market, right? Through the content itself. It's not just necessarily through the product. It's through what the UGC trader is saying in the ad, right? So this is very important to reach your target market, because with Meta, it's not a case of targeting or using different audiences and so on. And that can help to a small degree, but that's only 20% of the equation. The 80% is the creative, is how you're targeting your target market in the creative. And the way you do that is by resonating with them in the ad itself.
The sale because the holiday hugs are coming,
and you can see they're using urgency as well. If you hear that again, she said the holidays are coming.
To smell huggable. And cloud paint, this is my forever blush. This shade just melts into skin and it makes me look like I woke up cheerful and emotionally stable. I'm grabbing extras.
Right, you can see she's using different emotions. This is very important to keep retention and get people to watch the full video. And when people watch the full video, they have higher intent, and it means higher conversion rates on your website, which is why it's very important that you're creating very effective UGC ads.
Nieces steal mine every year, and I cannot be caught lacking. If you're gifting this year, these are the 2 products that make everybody happy. Teenagers,
and yeah, she uses recommendation as well, and that's helping to get people to be pre-sold, right? Because they feel like they're being recommended to somebody who's kind of credible.
Even that annoying cousin who needs to have everything all aesthetic looking. So go shop all of your favorite Glossier
There's a
products
call to action. Go shop all your favorite
store or online while they are on sale. So go stock
right.
up.
Urgency's been added. You can see that while they're on sale, right? They're trying to get people to buy it straight away. That's something that you want to incorporate into your UGC ad.
Glow up and smell divine. Listen.
Right, so a very good ad. They're doing a lot of diverse ads, and that's something that you want to try and implement as well. And yeah, they keep doing this the same thing. They even have different sort of styles here. They have the blue text and writing, and they just keep going on and on and on, right? With different types of content like this. You can see they have those who are not speaking as well. You can see here, the cookiebutter.com bubble. So this is something that you definitely want to try and implement and incorporate into your creative strategy on Meta. And if you're watching this far, you know that this is very important for you to go ahead and try and execute. And it's something that is most likely stopping you from scaling to the next level. Maybe you're spending 5K per month, 10K per month on Meta ads, and you feel like you can get more of a return. This is the way you're going to be able to eke more out of your ads, is by creating different UGC content, right? So you can see that's what Glossier is doing. If Glossier is doing that, then you can do that too, right? You have the ability to go ahead and make UGC content with different products, different AI or different avatars, different content creators, and so on, and go ahead and create different creative content types that resonate with different parts of your target market. Because your target market isn't just a monolithic group of people, right? They're very diverse. They all have different problems, different pain points, different demographics, different ages, different genders. So you need to be creating different types of content which is resonating with each of these different pockets. And that's what Glossier is doing here. You can see they have different type of content, because not everyone's going to resonate with the sort of talking head videos. Some want these type of content where there's no talking, right? And more demonstration, right? So you can see here, that's what they're doing with this particular ad. And yeah, you can see I have a lot of creative variety. And it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on, right? I could be talking about this forever, but you get the point now. And this is definitely something that you want to try and implement for your brand as well. So in terms of how you can go ahead and do that, typically with content creators, it's very hard to get them to create the content. You have to reach out to them. You have to go ahead and try and basically get them to sign contracts. Then you have to send the products. When you send the products, they may not create the products at all. They may not respond to your emails or your messages, and then you have to go ahead and pay them as well. There's all these different things, which is, contributing to a lot of headaches and basically friction. So this is something that we understood, and this is how we're able to help brands generate around $149,000 per month, right, with a 3x return. Be able to generate £142,000 with a 5x return. 9x return, right? £132,000 and so on, right? Is by going ahead and creating good UGC content. Now, in our case, what you want to do is create UGC content, which is AI made, right? AI generated UGC content, because you're going to remove all of those different inefficiencies which you were facing when it came to making UGC content with human creators. Because when you make it with human creators, what happens is you're effectively creating much more drag, right, in your creative strategy, in your system. That's leading to you not being able to go ahead and actually make ads quick enough for you to scale them on Meta. So what you want to do is you want to make AI UGC creatives. And these are creators which are UGC, right? But they're AI generated. So they're using AI avatars with your product, right, in hand, so they can showcase it like Glossier is doing, for example, and basically go ahead and promote the product, right? So obviously there's different types that you can create. You can create types where they have the outdoors, you have the indoors, more relatable. You can have the authority-based one, and sort of like demonstration type of UGC content, AI generated. So for example, what we like to do is we like to create this type of content where it's kind of showcasing the product in hand. So for example, this is a UGC AI UGC ad, AI generated UGC ad, which we created before.
My quick tip for staying healthy all year round: these Sunshine Vitamins gummies are my absolute game changer. They give my immune system...
You can see they have the product in hand. This was AI generated as well, the product, but it would be your product, which would be shown, or which the AI avatar will be holding in their hand.
The powerful daily boost it needs.
And you can see they're showing off the product, and they also try it as well.
You have to try them.
And yeah, we managed to get them to have the call to action as well at the end, so that people actually go ahead and click onto the website. So it's very similar to what Glossier is doing, but it's AI generated. So this is very powerful. Obviously, there's other types of content that you could create as well. For example, the before and after, that's very powerful in order to get people to understand how what the transformation would look like. So for example, this one.
My eyeshadow just never shows up right. Always patchy or faded. Let's try this new palette. The colors look so smooth and rich. Wow, just one swipe and it's super pigment.
And you can see this is very, very realistic. And most people won't know this is AI at all, but they have the showcase in the product. And then in terms of the before and after, you can see that they're showcasing the effectiveness of the product, and also the demonstration of the product as well. And then from there, it's just a case of showing how good she feels in the product as well. So all of that's incorporated into the AI UGC ad. So this is something that is definitely, you want to try and do this in terms of adding this to your creative strategy, because this will save you time. This only takes you around upwards of an hour to create. You don't need any UGC creators or humans to create it for you. Basically, it's just a case of going ahead, put it in a script, put it in sort of the data from your brand, and then from there, you're going to be able to go ahead and effectively create these ads in an hour or so, right? And you can make unlimited variations. You can make 100, 200 variations of this type of ad, right? And you can start testing it in your ads account, where you can go ahead and try and find winners. So this is very, very powerful, and this is something that you want to go ahead and replicate. Just like Glossier has been doing, they have loads of different ads that they're running here. You can see here. If you're watching until this part far now in the video, you know that this is really important for your brand, right? If Glossier is going ahead and creating all of these different types of ads, you know, going ahead and scaling very aggressively, and then finding which ones are performing the best, right? In their ads manager, they're knowing which ones are performing, which ones are not performing. They cut the losers, they have the winners. What they go ahead and do, for example, if this is a winner, this lady trying to brush trio, they'll go ahead and create more creatives with that in different angles, different styles, different clothing, different makeup, all these different things they're testing. And that's allowing them to scale to multi-million dollars per month. So in terms of AI creatives, or just UGC creatives in general, you want to be testing as much as possible, right? The only problem here for your brand would be that you need to get the content creators in the first place. There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of friction, right? And the AI UGC creatives are a solution to that, right? So you can see here, they're continuing with do your UGC, and you get the point, right? So the point is that you want to make UGC content that is resonating with your target market. You want to make sure that you have different styles, different creators promoting different products, and ideally you want to create this with AI UGC, because AI UGC cuts the costs down by up to 80%, because you're not paying content creators, $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 per video. You don't have to do that anymore, right? Because AI has pretty much taken over, as you can see. So that's really what it comes down to, right? So this is definitely something you want to implement. And again, if it's a case of being too difficult to implement, obviously we're able to do on our side as well. We have made these creatives for other brands, and we have helped them to scale our meta, right? So this is something that we are able to do for brands, is basically create AI creatives, UGC creatives in particular, that will help to scale your brand to the next level. So if you're above 10K per month and you're spending at least 3K per month on meta ads currently, then we can help you generate 20 to 80 AI UGC ads in 30 days, right? So if you are interested in that, go ahead and click on the link below in the description. And you can also talk to me on Instagram as well if you have any extra questions regarding sort of all of this. Again, you can visit my Instagram, Sammy E-commerce. Again, link in the description. And yeah, make sure to watch the other videos regarding sort of how we use AI UGC to make these types of videos and get them to scale for brands on Meta. So I'll see you in the next video.